Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. This is Jeng and Jerry. Now, today we have the Matchmaker show, and you understand the protocol here. When we have a man on board, the man is looking for a woman, and the converse is always true. Now, because today we are having a man, I want to tell you what the man is looking for and why he is single at the age of 69. But before then, if you're watching us for the first time, this is the Matchmaker show. We help men and women to get matches. And the moment they get the right ones, they meet their destinies. And by the way, today is the 20th day of October 2023. So happy Mashujaa Day. Don't mind that noise. This is a residential area. And this is a residential area. Ndio unasikia watoto wamefurahia sana, wanataka kufunga shule. I've not been going to the office because by the way, today I was in the office. Very briefly, I received 3 guests. All of them from abroad, one of them from Britain, the other one from Japan, and my friend is from Japan. Remember her? She was doing. You can't do this right now, so I called back. And another guy from the US, a friend of mine who has been living in Boston. He came to Kenya. We were helping him to get a match. So today I was very busy. And because there were done deals, we couldn't broadcast. The reason I've not been doing my videos with live guests, and we are going to do that from next week, is because I've been busy doing something. We've been setting something up. When it's done, you will know. That's why hujakuwa ukiniona kwa wageni nikipokea wageni kwa ofisi. Sawa sawa. Otherwise tuko na tunawapenda. Now, our guest on today's show is a very unique man. And it is very, very unfortunate when you leave somebody hoping that this person gets the worst in life only for them to emerge victorious. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this because our guest on today's show anaitwa Samson. Samson aliachwa na wife yake, na wife yake alimwacha akiwa mgonjwa. And this guy had an accident. So what happened is that there was what we call malpractice. I am not going to dwell on the malpractice because I am not judging. This is not the prosecutor's desk. This is the matchmaking desk. So I am just giving you an idea of what happened and why he's single. Because everyone who appears on the show has to account for why they are single. So Samson was involved in a road accident 12 years ago. And he was also followed by a malpractice because whoever was diagnosing him was doing a misdiagnosis, and they gave the wrong prescription. In medicine, we say any prescription without a diagnosis is malpractice. For example, if you get patients to take certain medication and there was no accurate diagnosis, that is malpractice, and it can worsen the condition. So what they thought is that the man had broken spine. Ile mnaita spinal cord. On the spinal cord, for those of you who did medicine, kuna fluid inaitwa cerebrospinal fluid. It is responsible for the stature, for the stability and the structure of the spinal cord. That cerebrospinal fluid. Kama in that in the bone formation, hiyo ikiweza vunjika imwagike the cerebrospinal fluid, the person can be paralyzed and lame forever. Akuwe kiwete forever, bedridden, hata waiamuka. So wakati alienda, the people who were attending him first hand thought that imevunjika. However, it was just a coiling, kujikunja kwa nerve. So yeye juu ni mtu ambaye alikuwa ametafuta vizuri, akafanya na marafiki wakaungana kidogo. He went to India and then he was there for 6 months. And even before he went to India, alikuwa hapa ametengenezwa kidogo, so the condition was worsening. So a nerve ikiwa imecoil, so the person has to be bedridden because the nerve has coiled. So the only thing that was required was to straighten the nerve. Alafu mtu asimame tena, apewe stability kidogo, asimame kwa sababu hakuwa amevunjika. And hiyo kitu ilikuwa mpaka ina paralyze the right hand. Kidogo ungedhani mkono umepooza because of that nerve. I don't know that nerve. I don't know the name of that nerve. I'm just giving you a background of what I'm being told. In fact, I was reached out by 2 of his children because huyu mzee anatafutiwa mke na nani na watoto wake. Wanatafuta kwa nini? Kwa sababu mama yake alienda when the father needed her the most. Imagine you are bedridden, you have just been involved in an accident, and the wife lives promiscuous. You know? And what happened is that in that relationship or in that arrangement, the man had noticed red flags. Hata watoto wake wanasema when they were growing up, they are now adults. When they were growing up, they realized that the mother is materialistic, the mother is promiscuous. It is not once or twice. The father has been involved in a very, very messy situation where you are poisoned and things like that. Even the authorities walikuwa na taarifa ya kwamba mama alikuwa anajaribu an attempt on the man. Okay? So it was not once, it was not twice. So the children grew up knowing that their father is in a toxic, abusive marriage. And unlike other situations where women are the ones who are on the receiving end, in this relationship, the man was on the receiving end. Why? Because he's born again, he fears the Lord, he was a church elder, he was a good man, he hapendi kelele, he's also an introvert, haongeangi sana. So the woman took full advantage because the guy was directly opposite of who the woman was. The children could see it when growing up. On a number of occasions, the children can confess they saw their mother bringing other men at home when the father was away on business in Nairobi. Kwa sababu kwao nyumbani ni Machakos. So Samson is a cameraman and he's looking for a woman. And this is sponsored. I told you 12 years ago he was involved in an accident, few months being treated, no results. They changered money with their friends and whatnot. Akaenda India for 6 months, wife akaenda na hata akaolewa. Do you get the point? So somebody gets married and assumes nothing has happened. So from the time the guy got an accident, there was no single time the wife attended to him on the deathbed, what was used to be assumed as the deathbed, akaenda. So they are 100% justified. Na watoto wamesema hata mama yake akuje na mzazi hawawezi mkubalia huko kwao nyumbani tena. 2 sons feeling very unfortunate of the fact that their dad was mistreated and abused and neglected the moment he needed their mother the most. So it's been 12 years of serious singlehood, and there were more many years of abuse as he waited for the Lord maybe to change the wife. And I told you sometimes it pays to be a little bit kichwa ngumu. Ukiona kitu haiwork, usikae hapo ati unangoja ati mtu akuue. No, if you realize that if you put a frog in a pot, then you put some water, you put some firewood, that water becomes warm and the frog starts becoming comfortable. But when the temperatures of that water rises, if that water is about even to boil, the frog will jump. Kiura roga. Kiura roga. So in short, if you are in a situation you start feeling comfortable, all of a sudden it's worse, it's toxic, abusive, run for your life. I'm doing the Matchmaker show, but I can tell you for a fact the covenant of life is more important than the covenant of marriage. There are so many people, especially in Africa. I don't know what is with Africans. Africans can do anything to please each other. They are not talking to each other. The husband is not talking to the wife, but let the guests come. Wait for the guests. Wait until the guests come. Oh, they are all over happy, touching each other, holding each other's hand. Oh, the guy is my pillar. The woman is my pillar. Oh, she is, I don't know, this and that. Wait until the guests get out. The same mood is reactivated. Faking everything. People fake everything. They fake being happy. They fake life success. They fake marriage. If something is not working and you have tried to fix it, your work is not to fix an adult. Your work is to just contain a little bit of the differences you have, but not to fix a whole human being. That is the work of the parents. Mzazi wake akishindwa kumfix, sio wewe utamfix. Sawa? Sasa mtu unavumilia unakaa miaka 40 kwa marriage, alafu you know, sometimes I don't judge people, but sometimes I can tell what is happening. Ati and hao watu wapole sana wanaumianga sana. Hao watu wapole, even these women who are very 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 silent, calm. Anapigwa ati unapigwa ngumi kama 60, umenyamaza usiku. Wewe mtu si atakuua siku moja. Mtu anakuja all of a sudden, hata hajakusalimia amekupiga hedi, ati ndio ujue anataka maji. Wewe na yeye nani ashikanishi? No, don't try to fit in. If that relationship is not working, I said I'll be doing videos on relationship, but let me just spare that for the next video. But Samson amesafa, alikuwa na ananiambia, unaona mkono yake hapa kwa elbow, amewahi umwa mpaka unaona meno. Unaumwa mpaka unaona meno. 20 years old Mark, unaona meno tu venye ilikuwa imejichora mpaka nyama inatingizika hivi inataka kuanguka. Ati mtu mnaweza korofishana hivi na ni mke wako wa kuslap mbele ya watu. Kwani mnaishi wapi? And you still tolerate. You get the point? So the essence of marriage is to complement one another, not to fix broken people. Marriage is not for broken people. If you are not complete as a whole, you cannot be completed by marriage. Never. You can only be finished or finish the partner. It is so simple. So simple. If you are not happy as a single, you cannot be happy when married. It is just like, can you give what you don't have? Is it possible? Of course not. If you are not a happy single, you cannot be a happy partner. A happy marriage is made up of people who are comfortable and happy being who they are. Then they meet another person who is just like them. That is the recipe for a happy marriage. But if you meet a partner who is frustrated, you will become frustrated. Because it is infectious, it is contagious. The negative energy is infectious and contagious at the same time. So that's why I insist, even when you're looking for a match, look for somebody who is good for your mental health. Back to business. Samson, unaona nimefunza watu kwa video yako. Sasa watoto wake John and Jeffrey wanataka kupata mama. Tafadhali kama uko pale na unaona uko miaka kutoka 70 hadi 55, kwa sababu wao watu wako 40s. Kama uko 55 kwenda 70 na ungetaka mume na ni mzee ametafuta, mzee mwenye hutasumbua, andikia nani? Andikia John, andikia Jeffrey, nitaweka contact yao hapo, waandikie. Apply as a mother. Niliwaambia hapa hakuna aibu. Kama unataka kuolewa unasema unataka kuolewa. Mimi nimeona watu wengi sana, people just come out and I saw some people saying, mimi nimekuwa hapa kwa show for a long time, you have never given your number, we have never posted, and you have never been featured on the show. Because if you are far, for example, and we cannot be able to feature you live, then we can post for you on our Facebook stories so that you can get a match. Usiogope. Nobody cares. At the end of the day, nobody cares about your story until you win. Okay? And another thing you should know, people who think that when we post the contacts on our Facebook stories, they are public. They are not public. Mtu mwenye anaendaka hapo kwa Facebook stories anakuanga kitafuta mtu. If that's si ati ni kama timeline ati utaona Jangajero amepost ati mtu ati inaenda hivyo. That's why they expire in 24 hours kama WhatsApp status. Sawa sawa. So usiogope, don't fear. Achana na watu. Wacha watu waseme vile wanataka kusema. Your destiny is bigger than what people can say. Your destiny is in the hands of the Lord. Today I received a guest, 3 of them in my office. All of them, I had not met them in person. Okay? I had not met them in person. But these people, one from Japan, the other one in Boston, from Boston in the US, and the other one from Britain. Sasa mtu ametoka London amekuja wamepatana na mtu, wamekuwa wakiongea wamekuja wamepatana. Mwingine ametoka Japan amekuja wamepatana. Wamekuwa wamependana wamepatana. Mwingine ametoka London, tunasema London, Boston na Japan. All of them success stories. Suppose those people say, staki publicity, staki kujulikana, because if you tell us that the moment I get the right person, nikupe. Remember, we have thousands of requests. You get the point? And anybody can be given an opportunity. And maybe the person I get is not the person you are looking for. So kindly, if you're interested, don't fear, don't shy away. Are we together? Yes, until next time, this is Jenganjero. I told you the man is looking for a woman. No specs, that's why I insist. Kama uko 70 to 55 unaogopa tu Mungu, wewe ukunywi pombe, si mtu wa haramu, si mtu wa kurukaruka hapa na pale, get in touch. John Jeffrey are looking for a mother, na baba yake ameagree, ako 69 na ni watu wanaishi hapa town watu wamejenga vizuri, wanaishi vizuri. That house is their house and the father is lonely. Na niliwaambia si kila mzee anatafuta mtu wa kumsaidia, ni companion tu. This man has a chef, this man has a cleaner, this man has security guards wa G4S, ako na kila kitu, but life lazima mtu akuwe na hiyo mipango like niko lonely, niko hivi, niko vile. Kama unahitaji mzee na uko 55 kwenda 70, tafadhali get in touch and mko pale, mtaongea mkisikizana. I told you on this show we give people matches independent of our influence so that they can choose whoever they want to choose. So feel free, nobody is discriminated against, and I'm wishing him and every other single person the best of luck. Until next time, this is Jero. God bless you. Bye bye. Subscribe to our YouTube channel.